Hello, my friends, your boy Seth here, bringing you a look at Afterlove EP. Now, before we get into the game properly, if you will allow it, I would like to take a couple of minutes to kind of set the stage here as we look at this gorgeous Soyatu art here for the title screen. I'll timestamp in the video description if you want to just like skip straight to the gameplay, but I do think that this game deserves a little bit of preamble to kind of set up what this game means. So this game was made by a team called Pixelnesia and was kind of the brainchild of a prolific Indonesian game developer named Mohammad Fahmi, who was kind of, I guess, probably primarily came into prominence for his work. He created Coffee Talk, if you ever heard of Coffee Talk, games like What Comes After. And the thing about Fahmi is he kind of, I guess, helped jumpstart this like amazing new independent game development movement in Indonesia. And anyway, I met Fahmi back in 2021 when we interviewed him on our old podcast, and became friendly with him after that interview. Had a great time talking with him. He was so just like friendly and funny and personable. Talked about this game. This game was still in active development all the way back then. And, you know, got to know him over the kind of like months and stuff, and had a little bit of a friendly rapport with him. You know, we would chat every so often about music, and he would introduce me to, you know, to bands that are actually featured in this game, which is really cool. This game is wall-to-wall music from an Indonesian band called Falfa. And anyway, you know, just connected on that. Attack of the Friday Monsters we had a big shared love of, and you know, kind of just developed like a friendly kind of thing with him. And sadly, in March of 2022, Fahmi passed away, kind of suddenly and unexpectedly, and this game and its development was sort of left in flux after Fahmi's passing. We didn't really know what was going to come of it after a little bit of period of time for the team to sort of figure out what next steps were. The team at Pixelnesia announced that they would be continuing Afterlove EP and releasing it posthumously in Fahmi's memory. And that's what they've done. It has taken a long time for obvious reasons, I think, but it is now finally out and it's here. So I wanted y'all to know kind of why this release is special, why you shouldn't just kind of gloss over it as, you know, just something else to look at on the eShop. This game, and I've already played through it, and I want to thank Fellow Traveler, the publisher, for giving us very early access to the game, allowing us to cover it and show it to you. I'm not going to make a super long video on this game because it is so narrative focused, but I do want to take just a few minutes to show you why the game is special. And one of the things that I love so much about the game is that, you know, it tells a story about this character who is grieving the loss, in this case of like his girlfriend, but I can only imagine, like, it's almost like a weird kind of like life imitating art thing. It's about kind of like almost being haunted by the ghost and like not being able to quite let go of somebody that you loved and lost. And I can only imagine what it must have been like for the team making this game to get it to the finish line, having that experience after losing Fahmi. So anyway, just really want to thank the publisher, Fellow Traveler, for letting us check this out. As always, I'll have a purchase link in the video description. And I also just want to publicly congratulate the team at Pixelnesia for making the game. The game is a complete love letter to Indonesia and Jakarta in particular, which Fahmi was very, very passionate about. He loved Indonesia. And this game is just wall-to-wall, a total love letter to Jakarta and Indonesia, Indonesian culture and music and art, this beautiful artwork by Soyatu. So, anyway, without any further preamble, we're just going to get into it on a fresh save here. And the game does have achievements, even on the Nintendo Switch. We're playing the Nintendo Switch version of the game. We're just going to get into it. I just want to give you guys a little bit of a taste of what Afterlove EP is here. So this is our main character, Rama. We're looking at photos, kind of taking them down one by one. All of this artwork is done by an independent artist named Soyatu, who Fahmi had become friends with and was a big fan of their art. And they're also a lovely person who has done artwork for me as well, and they're wonderful. I love their art. This game is just wall to wall Soyatu art as well. It's gorgeous stuff. Rama, you made it. Yeah, I still have some time before I have to be backstage. You said you wanted to give me something, right? You could have just brought it to Rossi. No way, in front of Adit and Tasya? I wanted to give it to you when it was just us. I just finished it. Here. Also, I'm sure I'm mispronouncing names. There actually is, and we'll probably get into it here in this video. But there actually is voice acting in the game. So I do apologize if I've mispronounced any names here, but there actually is voice acting, and we will hear throughout the course of the game. You will hear some of the names properly pronounced. We should go now. Don't want to miss your show, do we? You're right. Yeah, let's go. Are you excited? Yeah, well, equally excited and nervous at least. What, are you okay? Ah, damn, it's too smoky back here. Let's go outside for a bit. No, Rama, you'll miss the show. Don't worry about me. This happens all the time, remember? I'll be fine. When you go out, I'll be in the crowd cheering you on. Are you sure? That I'll be cheering you on? Very funny. Just be careful, okay? I always am. I might flake out on you guys. Dude, you're always like this before every performance. Well, I mean it this time. You might turn around and I'll be gone. Okay, let's do this. Damn. That's the spirit, Adit. Hello, beautiful people. We are Sigmund Feud. We're going to take you on a musical journey in 1, 2, woo! Rama, you're so cool! Whoa, that was so good! We really rocked it. Man, I'm happy I didn't leave. What? Were you really going to? Hey, maybe. We did awesome, guys. Did you hear that crowd? You were all so good. Wow, and now I'm hanging with the band. Does that make me cool by association? Absolutely. Chinta, we should go. Wait, Rama, what about drinks? Huh? Remember, we were saying that we'd do drinks after the show. I know we said it last week, but... Oh, right. Yeah, you guys should definitely still go. That show was such a big success. It'd be a waste not to celebrate it. Yeah, but what about... I'm fine, I told you. I was fine in there, wasn't I? Honestly, the fresh air out here is already making me feel better. I'll head home early. We'll talk tomorrow. See, Rama? It'll be fine. Yeah, if Chinta's cool with it, then... fine. See you around, guys. See you, Rama. See you. Yeah, let's get wasted. Comfortably wasted, please. I have work tomorrow. I love these character designs. All of them are just wonderful in the game. The music is all done by Lalfalfa, a Indonesian band. It's all great. Oh, one too many drinks. No, I need my guitar. Where is it? Gotta get down this beat in my head. Come on, Ram, get your shit together. Focus. The beat is... So some pretty, like, simplistic rhythm game stuff. Nothing too crazy going on here. Missing some calls as we have our headphones in and we're playing. So this is kind of like the I guess inciting incident that kicks off the events of the game is I think it's Chinta. It might be Sinta. I don't quite remember the way it's supposed to be pronounced. I apologize. But her passing and the way that it affects Rama and the way it affects him, his relationships with his still living friends, the way it impacts his creative ability, and his ability to kind of let go of her as well. It's a very kind of like personal and raw kind of story. And the game is, I guess you'd call it a visual novel. Here we go. Voice acting? What?
Seriously, who sleeps till 1 p.m.? Don't you have work? Come on, Nama, get up. Who's calling you anyway?
It's Adit. He's at the coffee shop, of course. Perfect timing.
Oh, will you actually go?
Chinta?
Is it okay that I'm here again?
Yeah. I always want you here. I never wanted you to leave.
Always so sappy, Rama. But I'm happy to hear it.
I told Adit a while ago that I had an idea for the band. I think I'm finally ready for us to get back out there.
Don't rush yourself. These things take time.
Yeah, you're right. But I want them to hear my new ideas. It's been a year since we played together. Who knows what they've been doing this whole time? So yeah, been a year. We're time skipping, and now he's kind of still dealing with it.
Nothing, I bet. You're their singer and songwriter. Go tell them your new ideas.
It's a very effective thing that they do here, where the game is primarily not voice acted, but her voice is the one thing that you hear kind of permeating throughout the entire game. It makes it stand out all the more.
You got this, Rama.
Thanks, Chinta. So, Adit is trying to get a hold of us, telling us to go to the coffee shop, blowing us up. Get a couple of little dialogue options every so often in the game like this. Dude, relax, it's only 1 p.m. Sorry, I just woke up. Got an achievement. Okay, see you soon. Okay, so now we can kind of walk around as Rama. We can interact with some stuff here.
Wait, is that my Rain Judori novel? I thought I lost it, Rama.
This is actually the bathroom here. And this was kind of interesting. Like, even just this, like, even just like the way the bathroom is set up here, like, looks so different from like an American bathroom. So like, just already it's like, oh wow, like I don't know, like it's such a cool kind of window into a different culture. We can press Y to pull up a text log, which is a pretty standard feature of a lot of like visual novels like this. We can pull up our phone. Oh, the Maps app must unlock later. We got a photo album here. Very good stuff. Calendar, which kind of notates important events. We've got, of course, our messenger here. Whoops, hit the Maps app again by accident. All right, let's head out. I imagine the Maps app comes back up pretty soon. And here we are on sort of the like main drag. And this is kind of where a lot of the game takes place. There's a lot of kind of walking around and exploring the town. You can go inside of all these little buildings and kind of talk to people. Hey man, good morning. Hope you have a blessed day. Lots of like little kind of places to poke around in, and again, just all this art to look at and just sort of like, I don't know, stuff to absorb. It's very, very simplistic, and yeah, NPCs will often kind of stand out that you can talk to. It's very, you know, like simple to look at, but it's effective. We can sprint. If we hold R, we can actually kind of run. The game, by the way, runs totally fine on Switch. Like no big issues there or anything like that. Hey, my man, good to see you. Got some fresh, is that krupuk? Krupuk bawangin? I don't know if that's how you pronounce any of that. I'm so sorry if you're feeling snacky. Little sort of like convenience store. Listen to that music, man. The music in this game is beautiful. Okay, let's go this way. The Block W underpass. Yeah, there's again, when the map is able to be pulled up, I can kind of show you, but things are kind of all laid out like that in blocks here, which I assume is kind of how it is there in real life. And we need to meet Adit at the Coffee Chat Cafe. Huh, you scared me. Thought I was alone in here. Let me ring you up. Coffee Chat Cafe, I'm sure, not at all a reference to Coffee Talk. If you ever played, actually from another Indonesian developer, if you ever played like What Comes After, or no, not What Comes After, sorry, When the Past Was Around, What Comes After was also made by Fahmi. If you ever played When the Past was Around, that is sort of how this is, like kind of the 2D like exploration of the town is sort of similar. All right, here we are at Coffee Chat. Rama, over here.
Cat Moose looks more comfortable in their body now, don't you think?
Cold green tea latte, less ice for Rama.
That's your favorite. Thank you, Cat Moose.
All right, here we are. Took you long enough, friend. Also, long time no see. Seriously. Regina, it's nice to see you. Long time. Can I be honest? You said you wanted to meet, but we didn't think you'd show.
Is honesty really the best policy?
It'd been forever since we heard from you, and then... I know. Suddenly I'm like, hey, let's get the band back together out of nowhere. Weird, right? Back together? Oof. Well, let's wait to meet up with Tasia this evening before we talk band stuff. She's not coming now? No, looks like she's still caught up at work.
Tasia and her many jobs. She's always so serious.
Yeah, it's honestly annoying. That she's at work? Hey, what about that last job you had? How's that going? I don't want to talk about it. And by that you mean... he got fired, right? Hey, I'm not that predictable. I just wasn't a good fit, you know? Sure. You say that every time you leave a job. Dacia may always be working, but you never hear her complaining about being stressed. I mean, if you had big dreams like her, maybe you'd be stressed too.
Ouch.
Way to be sensitive, Adit. Bro, I didn't mean it that way. Tasia has long-term plans that she doesn't always share. Hey, I have big dreams too. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Big dreams, Sigmund Feud.
Still the best band name I've ever heard.
I know, right? We should have a practice session. Tonight. Tonight? Dude, it's been a year. I'm so rusty. Don't cut yourself short, Adit. You're a great drummer. Thanks. Besides, we didn't just come here for you, Rama. Did you try the new mint latte? It's so good.
Trust Regina to think of herself. She's only here because she's dating Adit. And why? I'll never know.
Hey, that's kinda mean. What? Huh? Oh, looks like you're not the only one who's interested in this latte, Regina. Over there, isn't that your friend? Huh? Regina! I hope I'm not interrupting. I heard they have a new mint latte, and since I'm finally on break, I wanted to try it. Great minds! And no, you're not interrupting. Sit, join us. Hi, everyone. Guys, this is Mira. She's an agent at my modeling agency. She practically runs the whole place, I tell you. Oh, enough with the flattery now. Not a chance. Adit, you remember Mira, don't you? Yeah, what's up? And this is our friend Rama. Hey. Was it Mira? Yes, hello. You're in the band, right, with Adit?
I bet she thinks it's Adit's band.
Why would you think that? Huh? Huh? So you're not in the band with Adit? Oh, no, I am. I'm the singer, the songwriter, and the guitarist. In other words, the band would fall apart without him. Actually, the band did fall apart without him. Oh, Adit, please. It was a joke! Well, hey, that just means you're really talented, huh?
You're more talented than people give you credit for.
Yeah. Well, I'll be back. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom. I'll come with you. That was... Well... Huh.
Awkward. You and Adit used to be so close.
We're still close. What?
Smooth.
So... What's the band been up to since I've been gone? Since you've been grieving, you mean? Yeah. Hey, no one's saying that you should get over Chinta immediately. We all haven't either. If I were you, I don't know how I would have dealt with it. Right. It definitely wasn't easy. But on the other hand, you kind of left us in the lurch, bro. We didn't hear from you for ages. We were pretty worried too. And now you re-emerge telling us you have big plans for the band? Well, we had plans too, and we had to put them on hold.
He's being so mean right now. He doesn't even understand.
Yeah, this is so unlike him. Unlike who? Unlike, you. Yeah, you don't understand at all. I do get it, you've been through a lot. But I guess the therapy's working, huh? What therapy? Remember after Chinta's funeral, you said you'd try seeing a therapist. I guess you didn't. I did. Well, a little. But I could start going now. It could be fun to try.
Your definition of fun is weird, Dama.
Well, hey, what do I always say? Baby steps, right?
He never says that.
First time I'm hearing it. Well, I want to start, so just roll with it, okay?
Dama? Therapy?
I did say that, huh? I thought it might help. I thought I could get better, maybe move on.
And do you want to? Move on, that is. Nobody knows I'm here in your head.
That's fine. I don't want you to leave. Or at least, I don't think so. But who knows? Therapy might help me with my songs. The band songs.
No, Rama, you're right. They're your songs. I bet Mira would agree when she hears them.
Don't think I missed the typo back there, by the way. I saw it. There are a couple of typos here and there. It's nothing too egregious, but yeah, there are a couple typos.
She seems so much like Regina. Do you think her visit here is just a coincidence?
You mean like Adit and Regina planned it? I don't know.
Well, just think about it. Therapy can't be the only answer, you know. You were fine before.
We're back. Did you miss us? Adit, were you just on your phone the whole time? No, I just looked down for a second to watch a video. Rama, help me out here. Adit and I had a real good talk about the band, about therapy. Yeah, Rama said he'd give it another try. Both the band and therapy. I wish I could make it to this impromptu practice you have this evening. I'm so curious. Rama inviting everyone after such a long time. Mostly you just want to see Tasia's reaction. Is Tasia usually strict? Oh, not usually, but these days, let's say strict is the nice way of putting it. Oh no. Look at the time, my lunch break is almost over. It was so nice seeing you all. And meeting you, Rama.
Why did she single you out?
Maybe because she hasn't met me before. Yeah.
Oh.
This is the first time we've met, right? Of course, yeah. Well, like I said, I have to get back to work. You and work, it's okay to take a breather every now and then. You'd get along so well with Dacia, although you'd never be able to hang out. Because you're both always working. Well, someone has to book you those high-paying jobs. I'll see you later. Adit, Rama, I hope your practice goes well. We should be heading out too, right, Adit? Yeah, there's a movie we're trying to catch. Hopefully you don't miss it. If we do, you'll owe me. Yeah. Yeah, you two go ahead. I don't want to make you late. Will you be okay? On your own, I mean. I'm never really alone.
That's true, but you sound like a character from a bad movie.
No way. Huh? I mean, I'll be fine. See you two later. And Adi, don't be late for practice. I'm never late. Unless I'm late.
Hey!
I'm never really alone.
What are you, a cowboy?
It came out way more ominous than I thought.
Cornier, too.
Hey!
Do you think they'll all show for the practice?
Shoutouts to Matt playing Splunky too. Yeah, I think so. Before everything that happened, we had real dreams. We always talked about making it big. There's no way they'd turn their backs on that.
To be fair, wasn't it you who turned your back first? You left them for a year.
I was going through a lot, but I'm ready to get back out there now. It'll all be fine at the band practice later, you'll see.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Okay, so that's kind of the rough story setup of this game. Rama lost his girlfriend. He's been kind of grieving for a year. Now he's kind of finally ready to put himself back out there and kind of reconnect with his friends and his band. But there's been some trepidation because he kind of just went MIA for a long time, right? Now he's hearing Chinta's voice in his head. He's dealing with that. As you can see, he's being kind of like weird. His friends are kind of weirded out by him because he's like responding to her out loud and they're hearing it, right? Meanwhile, there's this kind of new girl entering the picture and like what's going on with that. Tasia, the other friend, is kind of like on her own thing. She's being courted by other bands and stuff like this. And so there's a lot of kind of spinning plates here. And I just want to, I'm going to leave it off here because again, this game is all about the narrative and I don't want to spoil too much. I really just wanted to set this up for you so that you could kind of get a feel for what's going on. And yeah, it's a game about a lot of things. It's a game about love and loss and friendships and reconnecting and kind of finding yourself in the face of loss. But it's also just a celebration of, again, Indonesian culture, a total love letter to Jakarta itself, to the music and this beautiful artwork by Soyatu. It is not going to be the most like, you know, enrapturing gameplay experience you've ever. If you've played like some of these kind of like walk and talk visual novels, you kind of know what you're getting into, and occasionally you get little mini games and little rhythm game stuff, but for the most part, what you see is kind of what you get. But if you want a really good, heartfelt and personal story made by passionate people that are kind of all doing this in the memory of their late friend in real life, and you want to absorb some of this great Indonesian culture and sort of learn about it, and I really, it comes highly recommended from me. It's called Afterlove EP. Like I said, I've got a purchase link in the video description for you to check it out for yourself. I hope you do. You can let me know in the comments below if you've played it, if you're looking forward to playing it. If you have any great memories of Fahmi or his games you'd like to share in the comments, I read them all. I would love to hear from you. This has been a look at Afterlove EP. Thanks so much again to fellow Traveler for passing along the review code. We really appreciate it. Congratulations again to the team at Pixelnesia for getting it to the finish line. I think Fahmi would be very proud of you all. So again, this has been Afterlove EP. I've been Seth. We'll see you in the next video.